Dawson X with the Shade Detectives here. Welcome. We are going to be getting into my favorite highlights from the BET Awards last night. The BET Awards 2022 came on last night. I was interested to see what was going to be going on because, as you know, it's been a pretty mixed pot when it comes to black entertainment overall. There's been a fusion between the musicians, the celebrities that are actors, and rappers and reality stars. All of these different celebrities, different artists have been merging together in so many different unique ways this year. And when you look at the blogs, it's interesting to see all of the different stories, all of the different tea unfold. So, situations that house a lot of these celebrities at once, like awards ceremonies, they can be quite interesting to watch because a lot of the tea and the shade that we touch on throughout each day can now be, monitored, and we can see what takes place when some of these characters, these celebrities, these singers, these actors, these artists are put together in one building. We get to see like what interesting things pop up. So the BET Awards is known for having some very interesting situations take place. So this video is going to be talking about some of my highlights, some of the things that, I enjoyed, I recognized and noticed while watching the BET Awards. Now, once again, the BET Awards were hosted this year by Taraji P. Henson yet again. I must say that I was not that excited to hear that Taraji P. Henson was the host again. I guess I'm not exactly sure what impact she's been making this year to deserve another hosting gig. However, perhaps she just needs the job because she hasn't been doing much this year. I heard she was in a pretty sucky movie. So maybe she just needs the money to really move forward. Now, one of the bigger highlights that happened in the beginning of the show was when culture vulture Jack Harlow brought out Brandy on the stage. Now, what was so significant about this? Now, Jack Harlow, he has been culture vulturing, pandering, for the past year. He's been pandering the black women. That is his audience. He wants to go after the black women because the white rappers know that if you find a pocket of black people that will support you no matter what, eventually you'll sustain your celebrity and you know what I'm saying, you'll be popping off. So he said some disrespectful things to Brandy, about Brandy right before his album debuted. He basically did not know her and referred to her as Ray J's big sister. So social media has been dragging him since then. Brandy even did a rap and she made fun of him and kind of reminded him who she was in a playful way. And everyone loved the rap. Brandy loves to rap. She just is never really taken serious because people love her singing more. Well, she got an opportunity at the BET Awards to be invited on the stage by Jack Harlow. This was a complete surprise to everyone watching. No one anticipated this. We saw Brandy at the Versus battle, and next thing you know, she's on stage. And she's rapping, and she's sounding great with Jack Harlow. This was a surprise for us. So I welcomed it. I thought it was true white salvation to see Brandy on that stage. Jack Harlow, you lit up like white Jesus. The next situation where an artist was brought onto the stage was Mulatto, Big Lotto, my correction. She brought out Mariah Carey, and this was for the remix of Big Energy. Very similar to Jack Harlow, Lotto, Mulatto, Big Lotto was actually being drug a little bit in the beginning of her album release because she too did not fully remember Mariah Carey. She said that she grew up being told that she looked like Mariah Carey because she was biracial, but she did not know the song Fantasy. So when the producer played the song, she wasn't exactly sure that it was Mariah. So she was drug a little bit for that. Some of Lotto's fans and Mariah's fans are at odds because Lotto did not fully know Mariah Carey when she asked her to be on the song and Mariah accepted. They have smoothed out their kinks because this single has done well, and now we see Mariah Carey on the stage with Lotto at the BET Awards, and it was a wonderful moment. Another wonderful moment was to see Jasmine Sullivan receive a BET Award for the album Hotels. Now, I thought it was interesting because this has been Jasmine's year. She also was awarded a Grammy earlier this year, and now she got the BET Award. I just thought that it was interesting that she seemed to skip the Billboard Awards and skip the nomination for the Billboard Award for the R&B Billboard win, and Doja actually won the Billboard for R&B of this year. So usually what we see is a sweep. We see if you win a Grammy, you usually win the Billboard, and you, if you're black, will win the BET Award as well. However, in this situation, we've seen Jasmine at the Grammys. We didn't see her at the Billboards, but we're happy to see her at the BET Awards. Congratulations. Another artist that I found to be interesting was Doechii. Yes, she is a female rapper. I believe she is in the A, and she has a very similar style to I would say Azalea Banks meets Nicki Minaj meets Doja Cat. She performed at the BET Awards, and I thought that it was pretty cool. She started with a wig, and it was long and flowy, and then she ripped the wig off, and she had nice long cornrows underneath the wig. I think that her performance was pretty cool. It may have needed a little bit more rehearsal, or maybe she could have worked on breathing, but she had energy. She could spit, and it was cool. It just reminded me a lot of a Doja Cat, a lot of a Azalea Banks, but we don't see many brown-skinned females get this type of play. So I thought that it was rather significant. Congratulations for Doechii. Also, one of my favorite artists I want to congratulate is Tems. Now, at first when I heard her sing, I didn't recognize her voice, but as I got into her album and her other albums and her music and her Tiny Desks and her live performances, I have fallen in love with Tems. Her music is from Nigeria, Lagos, and she has a very peaceful message, a powerful message, and it's still trendy and it still sounds good. Her voice kind of reminds me of like a Rihanna, but a little bit deeper and a little bit to the core of her culture. She won her first BET Award. This was her first award ceremony ever being invited to, and she won, and she looked beautiful, and congratulations. I have to say that this was a night where we recognized the LGBTQ. And even though Lil Nas X was not there, and he had a lot to say in regards to FBET, Billy Porter was in the house looking a mess. For looking a mess, like it doesn't even make any sense. It's almost as if whenever they want a LGBTQ black man to represent the night, They go into their purse of glitter and they pull out Billy Porter. They put him in something that looks a fool, and then they tell him to sashay Shansay, and he looks a mess. And I really think that he wore this the whole night, like the shoulders sticking out, like two erect phalluses, and then he has the long dress pant that has a train, and then the braids that are like lemonade braids with a twist is just too much. But he was there, queer and proud, again. Now, Kurt Franklin, he was trying it. Like, daggone well, Kurt, that the biggest story that you got out right now is your son. However, you still want to make sure that people pay attention to you. I don't know if your son was an Illuminati sacrifice. I don't know what's going on with it. However, I definitely feel as if, you wanted to be seen. You wanted to be saw. You know what's being said about you, and you want to change the narrative, or you just want to be seen. I don't know. You got up on a stage and you performed with a younger gospel group, Mavericks. I don't know what they're called. You wore all red looking like the goddamn devil, to be honest. Now, you should know better than that. And then you gave your award away when you won it to appear fake humble. And as soon as you saw Lemuel in the audience, you made sure that you pulled him to the side and got in his ear about the real reason that you're here. The real reason you're here is because Carry On has gotten your name out here, and you're looking a fool. Now you're all about the spice of life, and you're all about the drama. We can tell you're with the you just want to cover up your and Carry On pulled all that out, and so did Lemuel. So that's what you really is upset about. So that's why you up here shaved your face, trying to look 20 years younger, when you just look like you just shaved your face and you still look 50. However, congratulations for giving your award away. Anyway, Chloe, Beyonce's daughter, she killed the night. Now, she's still working on her choreo. She's still working on her nerves and her confidence. You can see that she's still very much Virgin Mary up there, trying to be Mary Magdalene. But it's getting better and better, and the choreo is getting better and better, and the antics are looking more and more believable. She really stole the night with the second to the last performance, and I think that it was beautiful. It was fun. It was what we needed to see in that moment. She still needs to tighten up some things, and she's still very much so an innocent young lady trapped inside the body of a hoochie mama. But we love her. We love her. Last but not least, we have Giveon. Giveon was giving not enough vocals, and BET, they must have pulled the plug on the auto-tune or whatever has your voice sounding tall, dark, and handsome. And we actually got to hear what you sounded like for real, and you were so mad that you sided with Lil Nas X and said FBET. Oh, Giveon, ever since you cheated on your girlfriend, and people found out that you were basically cheating on her with multiple women and all of that, it's been a gamble trying to get the good graces of the R&B female lovers back on your side, but you tried. One of the biggest highlights of the night was the Ditty Tribute. Now, full of surprises. He brought Kanye West on the stage. Well, he didn't bring him on the stage. Kanye West introduced Diddy, dressed in his all black, black mask, black shades, black glasses, and he even talked about Kim on the stage. It was a moment to remember. This was the beginning of the Ditty Tribute, which I found to be a little strange, if I were to say so myself. This whole obsession with Diddy this summer has been quite interesting. He also brought out Shine Obama. Now, Shine is a rapper that was, on Bad Boy's label in the year 2000, but right before his album dropped, he got locked up at a party, and he was locked up for almost 20 years. And so, I mean, he's out now, and he's reformed his life, and he looks like Barack Obama. That's why I called him Shine Obama, because that's what he was given. And he was rapping as if he was the old Shine that just was about to go to jail. His voice still was on point, still sounded good, still sounded believable. He just looked like Louis Farrakhan and Barack Obama put together. However, I thought that it was pretty cool. I'm not sure how many people in the audience remembered Shine for who he was, because Diddy even had to scream out, "This is Shine, everybody! This is Shine!" And people started clapping. Little Kim also came out, and she messed up her lines. It was just crazy. Diddy, congratulations. You won another Flim Flam award. You had Carisha out there waving to you, and that was funny. She had on all red and looked like, Mary Magdalene. I don't know what kind of symbolisms were going on with the BET Awards, with Diddy winning another award, with all of these, legends coming out. It was interesting. I feel like there was some symbolism, some spirituality going on there. Kurt Franklin in the red. It just was a little spiritual, a little, esoteric. If I say so myself, I'm not sure what it all meant, but music was doing something spiritual last night. Dark as usual. But, it was fun. On a scale from 1 to 10, I give it about a 7.5, a 8. I would have liked to see bigger celebrities there, bigger names, more of them. However, it was entertainment for what it served, for what it was worth, So there are more tea, more shade, more things to get into, and we will do that soon. Dawson X, 10-4.